Hi there, friend. Today we are talking rugs on your flooring, and we're also going to do a little sweeping up because the rugs, if rugs are working good, they're trapping the dirt, they're trapping and catching the elements that are flying around your home, but sometimes you got to do a little cleanup. So we've got all that together, and you can see my beautiful dog is here. He loves to lay in the sunshine. So not only do I want a mat in front of the door to help catch elements when my kids come in and out of the house and we come in and out of the house, you just need to be able to wipe down your feet, right? Wipe your feet. However, I also want it to be comfortable for him because we have hardwood floors right in through here. You need like low pile or no pile. Okay, so pile is a term related to rugs. So some rugs, like I will show you here, this one is one of my favorites, and we've had this now since we moved into this house. So about 18 months in front of the back door where the garage is. But this is a stunning design. Look at this. I would 100% put this in front of the front door too, because I just like the weave and the color. Okay. But now notice it is flat. It's a flat surface. So you're not going to deal with the pile, the thicker pile as comparison. Okay. Look at this one. It's also a very good rug, but totally different because this has a thick pile. See how long those are? Okay. Now this is intentionally made this way because this serves a different purpose. All right. So each rug, that's why we're talking about all these different types of rugs. So you can compare and you can look into what might be the right fit for your home and your particular space. And likely you're going to need more than one rug, depending on the size of your home. Even if you just have more than one door, you might need more than one rug. Okay. So going back to this one, it is just like the width of the wrapper around the edging. And it has a rubbery side. See this? So that helps it to stay in place. Where this sits is on tile. Right when you come in the back door, look at it. This has not been washed. This is after 18 months of living in a 5-person household. And look at it. It's because of the design that you're not going to see if there is a mess. I don't see it. Like I see a couple of specks that are like pieces that could come off with shaking or vacuuming, but I don't see dirt mess. Like it holds up really, really well. And because it's low pile, you can put it under those doors that when they're swinging are causing you complications. Now that particular door that I have this one works because I need that low pile. I'm going to let him lay there for just a second and then I'll move that. But I want to show you this one as well. So this one, so we showed you very flat, would work really well if you have a door that just needs to slide under very smoothly. We showed you this thicker pile. Okay. This is the muddy mat. So it's designed to be very absorbent. I'm doing like this over and over with my fingers so you can see how the filaments, the fingers of the weave, see the threads, how long they are and how they move. So this is designed that you can put this in front of a door that maybe is a patio door and slides instead of swinging on top, or you have a higher threshold, but whatever you want. And so that it can catch the moisture, and it's going to help as your dog is going across it. If you have a dog like I do, as your dog is going across, it's helping to wipe his paws. Okay. So unlike our fingers that are moving like this, his paw is going to be more like this and this too as well, because it's thicker. Look at this. Okay. The cushiness of it. So your dog might even enjoy just laying in front of this rug, which is, you give him more opportunities to get his paws wiped down. This comes in different shades and different colors. So I have this one in the runner size. I was keep way back and you can still not see the bottom. Okay. Because it's a long runner, and let's look at the back and the grip of this. It's still designed to help it to hold in place, especially as this gets wet. And so you're going to have that ability. And so I take this outside, and same as the other, I would just take it outside and shake it down. This is designed for the houses that have the dogs in place. So many of these rugs I'm showing you are designed to cater to your dogs. Okay, so I'll set this one here so you can see in the sunshine. Or your crazy cats. Yes? Hi, you're going to roll over? You're going to roll over and show us how comfortable you are in that rug? Yes, and the sunshine. So when you have a situation where you're coming in and out of your door and you have pets, you want to make sure that you're giving yourself some good, ample protection. And so one of the things that we're going to look at right here with this particular rug is this is not completely flat, but it's not overly thick pile, okay? So it's a lower pile rug. And I'm doing like this so you can kind of see the feel. And it comes in different colors, different shapes, okay? But what I want you to see is this is going to help to catch when your dog comes across it, the moisture. So when you have moisture that's coming on here, this is designed to be absorbent to catch the moisture, which is why it's perfect when you're coming in and out of a door. And then it has the rubber backing as well. So let me bring the camera a little bit closer and you can take a look at that. Okay, so, oh, sorry about that. He walked right into the phone stand and shook the phone. Okay, so you can see it. I wanted you to see it into the sunshine, but I'll also bring it up close so you can see this. Okay, so there you can see the texture for how this looks. Yes. And like I said, this comes in different colors. So I have it, this one is like a black and a gray mixed together, and you can see the pile there. I'll show it to you from the side. This is from PURRUGS. And this one was provided to me by the brand PURRUGS so that I could demonstrate this and showcase this to you. Let's look at this side. Can you hear that? The gripper, and you can see like the rubber has like some texture in it, but all of this is designed to be a slimmer profile so that if you need to, you can fit it under a door. Okay. And it just depends. Once again, it's going to depend on your door and how thick of an alignment you have. Is that the right word? To fit underneath your doorway. Okay. But this is designed to be the catch rug, to be the absorbency rug that you can do for your pets as you're coming in and out of the doorway. Okay, so that's with PURRUGS. All right, what do we have here? I want to show you while we're moving all the rugs. Now's a good time to show you this. Let's get the phone back a little bit so I'm not being decapitated. Okay, so whenever you have a flooring situation, there's rugs that are going to take care of a lot in your space, but then you're also going to have to do some cleanup. And this broom, this was provided by the brand so that I could showcase this to you. This has been such a top seller. So I want to show you why this broom is a top seller on Amazon, why it's doing so good. So first I'm just showing it to you from different angles so you can get a sense of it. This whole thing comes in a small box and it's very simple to assemble because each of these you can see is where we're just twisting. See that, how it twists? And then we're just screwing them into each other. Okay, no screws required, like they just self-assemble. And then your head of your brush. You've got all the fingers, is that what you call them? The bristles? Bristles on your brush, okay? But here's the thing that makes this set unique, is it's a 2-in-1. So you buy the one set, you get the broom and you get the dustpan together. And watch this up close, okay? See this hook? So you attach the hook and now you just pop that in. So now after you're done sweeping and you go to store it, it's all going to sit together because the dustpan is going to keep it level. The dustpan is going to keep it level on your floor and it's going to hold your broom, and now everything can be easily stored and tucked away together. But the other thing that makes this one remarkable as you're sweeping, okay, I want to make sure I'm sweeping in a spot that you can actually see on camera. Let me move this a little bit. Okay. As you're sweeping, which I told you, family of 5, a dog and a cat. And so I always have plenty of things that need to be swept and picked up. So let me get some of the junk off the floor here. and then we will show you. Okay, so that's good. So see how it starts to get some buildup on the bristles. Totally normal, right? That happens on like every broom I've ever had. So now what you're doing is you've been sweeping it and putting all your particles, see that, into your dustpan. So simply, you didn't have to bend over. You didn't have to hold the dustpan at a special angle, all the things. But now watch, see the little fingers? Right there on the top of the dustpan, all those little fingers, those are designed so that as you're sweeping, now I'm holding it way up here so you can see this, but you would do this in action while you're sweeping. But now you're going to sweep. Here you are, sweep, 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 and then watch. Do, do, do. You see that? It's going to help you to clean that right off, and you can turn around and go the other direction, because it's going to, instead of you having to use your hand and go like this to pull all of that junk off of the bottom of your broom, like going burp, 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 you're being able just to go like this and do that. So for you, or for somebody who's in your life, who's maybe, not able to move around as much, or, has a disability issue, a challenge to move, and getting down on the ground to try and hold the, dustpan in place, might be hard. Trying to get to their broom might be a challenge, for whatever reason. This is a really nice combination to make this a lot easier. And so it lets you sweep right into it. I told you there were a lot of messes. I have plenty to sweep. And see, if I'm just doing this, like sweep and clean, sweep and clean. I'm saying clean the bristles, right? And it just stays really nice and tidy. And then when you're ready, once again, I need to turn my hook the other way. Here we go. Right? Just pop it in. It does come in different colors, and it's just really nice. And then when you're ready, I'm not going to do it here because I don't want to spill all over the floor the hard work I just did. But this all folds down. So even this, so you can just tilt the whole thing over, which is what I usually do. But you can also just pop this over and it will tilt, and then you can either store it like that or just to empty it out. Okay. And the whole thing is plastic, so it's easy cleanup if it ever needs to get washed down. Okay. Oh, I have so much more sweeping to do. Oh, here, while we're here, okay, which isn't my dog adorable in the sunlight, but I wanted to just turn the camera. Hang with me. Okay, ready? Look at this rug. This is a part of the Layla collection from I don't know how you say it correctly, so forgive me if I mispronounce it. Loli. So look at this. And when we were talking about the pile, right? This is zero pile. I mean, there's thickness to the rug, but there's no little threads, none of the yarn, and it comes up. The design is like printed onto the material, and it's got a little bit of, just a smidge, that's how I'll say it, just a smidge of cushion. But it really is a lay flat type of a rug. And that way you can walk on it and it's not going to be getting a lot of buildup because it's got the threads that are going to get dirtier. So when you have pets and kids in a high traffic area, so this is my office, and so it's not tremendously high traffic, but we did have to set up a guest bed in here, and we just have some different activities. And especially in this space where everyone would walk, I like that it can just be easy to vacuum and easy to keep clean without causing a lot of problems. And I want to bring you closer because I really, really love this design. And I have it, what size is this? Is it like 10 by 12, 9 by 12? Like it fits. I have it underneath the cabinets, goes all the way back behind my desk, and it goes way over past like you can't even see it because it's underneath that mattress. That's a queen size mattress, by the way. So this is a huge rug, but I wanted to show you because now when I come closer, Sarah, can you see that? I'll go slow. You can start to see the design of it. And for me, it's just, I liked it. It was very pleasant design where it gives me a design without it like calling attention to itself. Look what I did to my walls. I wallpapered my wall because it's this color. was all in the house. They had just taken a basic, really it's harsh in my opinion, this creamy color and just painted over all their colors they originally had in the house when they went to sell the house. So that's nice because they had some really bold colors in the house, I have come to discover. But so they painted over everything with just this boring whitish cream color. And so what I did is I put an accent wall in the back so that when you see me on camera, when I'm using my computer, that's what you see. It just made the space a little cozier. And then I added in the rug and it just brought the whole room together. Yes, my office desk is a mess. And yes, it's a mess right now with this guest bed in here. But I just wanted you to see the rug. And I've had this rug for over 2 years and it has set up so nicely. It handled a move to this house because since it's a thinner profile, it rolls really nicely and it's just been really pretty. And so now here's the thing. I got a new rug from this same brand. You see what my dog is sniffing? Well, or the cat is, and the dog is sniffing the cat. But over here, let's open this up. This is another one from the same brand. So this is the Loli brand. But this one, let me tell you what this is the Chris Loves Julia collection. And I have this in, I think it's called their brown or their warm brown, something like that. We'll see what it says on the tag. Oh, I'm so excited to open this up. I decided to wait and open it with you on the camera. Hi, what you doing? It's called Rust Natural, and this is going to be a 5x7. And, oh, how about we move? Meow, meow, meow. How about we move? Thank you. Okay, so let's open this up. And so this is good because you get to see how the rug actually comes. Okay, so you're going to peel back the plastic. Okay, we'll just toss that out of the way for now. And then it's got what feels like saran wrap around here. Sure it stays tightly closed. All right, peel that off. We're getting close. We're getting close. Okay. All right. I will roll it out. Well, if I roll it out that way, I want to roll it out so you get the reveal. Okay, ready? Let's do this. Oh, wow. Oh, I love this. Look at this color. Oh, look at it. And now, okay, so we were just talking about the other one from the same brand is very flat. This one is not. So this has a little bit thicker cushion, thicker pile. And then this was in the inside to hold the shape of the rug. Okay. Hi, what do you think, pup? What do you think? How is it? Let's bring them closer. I'm going to take my shoes off so I can step on it and feel this. Don't you get excited to get new stuff? Don't you get excited to get new stuff? As an Amazon influencer, I get different products and then I buy a product. I bought this myself. Oh, you can feel. Okay, so telling you what it feels like with my feet. You can feel the lines. Where you see the lines, you can feel the lines because it's a different threading. Okay, so this, oh, I see why. The in-between threading is like, hi, everybody. Everybody's coming to try out the rug. It's like a thick outdoor rug would be. That kind of material is what that feels like. Very, like almost like a wool thickness texture, but it's only in that line. That's cool. And then this is very plush, carpety. Look, I don't think you can see the cat in the camera. So the cat's laying on it. Hi, I've got my sweet dog here. Everybody likes it. Yes, yes. I got this size. So I got the 5x7 in this. to be an accent rug in my room. And oh, I'm thrilled with the color. I have a deep, like brown purple, which sounds weird, but when you see it, I just think it's a stunning color. It's what I put on my walls. And so this, I think, is going to work really well because I told you what the previous homeowners did to the walls. They painted all over their wall choices, which is that plain white, but then they also changed it out and put in new carpeting in all the bedrooms in the hallway, but they just bought like cheap grade carpet. They're selling the house. They don't care. But so anyhow, I'm just not a fan of the carpet, but I'm not ready to change out the carpet. So I wanted a beautiful rug that can be the first thing that I can step on and enjoy and see. Do you do a rug on top of carpet? I never thought about that. And then I started to see that on Pinterest and how you could style it. And I was like, you know what? I can totally do this. I can put a rug on top of carpet. Let me bring you closer so you can even see this up close even more. Because I'm very impressed with this. This does have, so if you're not a fan of the color, but you're interested in the style, come here. There are other colors. Here, move your butt this way. Look. See, everybody's laying out. See, and then when my cat's up in my room, he's going to blend in really nicely. Okay. So look, they like it. I'm happy they like it. Now, can you see? I love that we're here in the sunlight so you can see this. Let me scoot back even more. There it is in the sun. There it is in the shade. And so you can see this is called the rust color. And you can see the accent for how this looks. It's a very mild it has to have some drops of orange in it. Hi, now you're blocking the view. Okay, let's move this again. Okay, so there you can see and get close. And can you see like the lines in between? So simple and so stunning. I'm very impressed. Very impressed. I'll bring it down closer so you can see that. There we go. Which one of you had orange on you? They already got an orange mark on the rug. Okay, look, see? There we go. So like I said, the other rug that I showed you from this same brand is very flat. This is a much thicker rug. Okay, so this is a thicker pile. And I'm showing it to you up close, and then what your backing looks like. And then you could put it down on whatever you're going to do, or you could get a rug. What's that called? Where it protects your floor and keeps your rug from moving. Like if you're putting it on hardwoods, I would definitely do that. I'm going to put mine on top of carpet, and so we're going to be okay. But there we go. Let's go. Let me show you this one. The cat's standing on it. Let go, let go. Okay, this is the one up close again that I have outside of my garage door on the inside. And so everyone is stopping here. He has to be involved in what I'm doing right now. Do you have a cat? Oh, ow, that hurt too much. We play without biting. Ow, I know, puppy, he's biting. Go get him. Ow. Can I have my hand? He's like trying to get away to go do my thing. And look at him. They were just holding on. And look who came to sit into my lap, like into my lap. Oh, I love animals. They're just the sweetest. But it's like they want the attention all the time. They want the attention. All right, so here's how about you don't do that? How about you don't do that? I'll hold you up here. There. So is that helpful? Oh, I had one more thing I wanted to show you, especially on my new rug that has the thicker pile. I think when you have rugs like this, they're really low and designed to be heavy traffic in areas. They're designed to be easy to wipe down and clean. And like you could just get a little scrub brush or like I have a sponge that has a tougher surface like that. And some spray would probably clean this up, spot clean it really well. But when you have a rug like this and it's thicker pile and you're going to need to do a little bit more delicate cleaning, I want to show you this steam cleaner. Okay, so come with me. Let's take a look over here. show you the steam cleaner that could work really well. And it comes with an attachment. The other reason you would want to use this is if you have carpeting in your house, yes? Or you have a rug that is so large and underneath different furniture, that's going to make it much harder to clean up. Now you can just take this, and so you can use this portable. Look how portable and light. Like, I'm holding this with one thumb, and it has water in it. See the water in it? Okay, so most of the weight right now is coming from the water. And so lightweight, portable, cute. So here's where your plug goes. So you are going to need to plug this up into your wall. Here's where you're going to put your water. Okay, so you pour your water in here, and when you need to drain out any extra, you do it at the bottom. Okay, but now here's what I want to show you. Got this long expendable cord. You have where the steam is going to come out. It will come out at over 200 degrees. The closer you are to the nozzle, the hotter the water. Okay, so hopefully the steam is what I'm trying to say. And so here you have all these different attachments. Now the attachment I brought you today, since we're talking all about rugs and carpets, is this one. So I'm going to show you up close. And look at how tough this is. That's a tough, heavy-duty scrub brush. And so all you do is you're going to take it and voila. There it is. It's in place. Easy. Now, if you need that to come off, that's it. Okay. Nothing complicated. So easy. But now we put that in. We would have this plugged up, turn it on. And then when we're ready, we would just come and be like, hey, you naughty little stain. And we could do our spray. And if we needed to, we could do a little bit of scrubbing. Okay. So you'll be so amazed at how much power and intensity you're going to get from the steam. As the steam is coming out, it's going to help to clean. And then you're going to have the brush that you could use. There's actually two sizes like this. So the large and the small. And there's one that even has like the metal. So if you really have something heavy duty outside that you need to take care of, that would be another good fit. And then it has a lot of other nozzle sizes in different shapes and sizes. So it's depending on what it is that you need to clean. There's so many things inside your house, outside your house, inside your car. Like, think of all the reasons that you're going to need to use this handy dandy steam cleaner. And like I said, all you got to do is keep it plugged up. And it's going to be so easy and convenient for you to use to be able to clean up your messes as needed. As needed. Now, you might be somebody who enjoys cleaning. That's just not me. But yeah, and I showed you the broom set. And yeah, I think we went through all of our rugs that we had here. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to drop them into the chat. Because we are live, I can see your questions and go through that. And so, yeah, it's been fun being able to showcase all these different rugs to you. Oh, here was the other one, remember? Oh. That works really well for high absorbency. Now, this particular one is designed to be put in front of high traffic areas where you have your dog. You could put it near like their feeding bowls, right? Wherever you want it. You could put it into your laundry room. You could honestly pick what color you like and put it inside of your bathroom because it's made for absorbency and it's comfortable. So that's actually how I use mine. I have it outside of a shower space, and stepping on this barefooted and wet, totally comfortable. And with this, helps it to stay in place. Yeah, so it works really well. So you do you for what works for you. I just wanted to show you, once again, we talked about the different piles from long pile to very flat, okay? We talked about the different types of rugs. So if you're putting it in your doorway, you're putting it into like a space for design. And we looked at a couple of different options, and I hope that you enjoyed that and that was helpful for you, because it can be, I mean, on one hand, especially when you have a home and you've got multiple doors, multiple spaces, multiple things, you'd be like, oh, whoa. All of a sudden you start to count and you realize how many rugs you really need. So I get it. There's a lot of rugs that you can acquire. And yeah, And then I have a big family and I have a lot of spaces. So I needed rugs for different purposes. There's different rugs for different rooms, different sizes, different styles, all the things. And so that's why I wanted to have this conversation with you today. Be sure and subscribe. I go live multiple times a week talking about all different kinds of things in your home to make living easy on you. All right. Thanks for joining me today. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.